Imagine a massive, rusting vending machine standing in the middle of a bustling galactic marketplace. It's ancient, covered in layers of dust and cobwebs, with alien graffiti marking its once shiny surface. For a century, it has been completely out of order, abandoned by the alien civilizations that once used it. Legends say it could dispense everything from rare intergalactic snacks to exotic star fuel, but nobody alive has ever seen it work. Enter a human engineer, disheveled but determined, who happens to pass by. With a quirked eyebrow, the engineer sizes up the old machine, pulls out a roll of duct tape from their tool belt, and gets to work, bypassing circuits, adjusting old mechanisms, and patching worn-out parts with duct tape. They manage to breathe life into the relic. With a sputter and groan, the machine whirs back to life, lights flickering on, and within moments, it starts spitting out long-forgotten treats and treasures from different galaxies. The aliens around gasp in shock. No one believed it could be fixed, let alone by a human using something as simple as duct tape. Now, the Galactic Vending machine is back in business, thanks to one persistent engineer and their trusty tape. Would you like an illustration of this scene?
With the vending machine humming back to life, a crowd starts to gather. Early merchants, travelers, and even curious droids. Whispers ripple through the marketplace, translating across countless languages. The ancient machine works again. The human engineer steps back, wiping their hands and their jumpsuit, feeling a mix of pride and exhaustion. But the moment of peace doesn't last long. The first alien customer, a towering creature with shimmering scales and 6 eyes, cautiously approaches. They press one of the flickering buttons, half expecting nothing to happen. Instead, the machine lets out a loud clunk, followed by a stream of beeps. From the chute, a glowing orb rolls out, an incredibly rare snack from a planet long lost to time. The alien gasps in awe, holding up the orb as the crowd erupts in excitement. Soon, beings from every corner of the galaxy are jostling to get their turn, feeding credits and tokens into the machine, which dispenses treasures no one has seen in a century. As the frenzy grows, the human engineer watches in quiet satisfaction. But then, something odd happens. The machine beeps louder and starts printing out strange, coded symbols. The engineer frowns and moves closer to the screen, their fingers tracing the symbols. It's a message, ancient, forgotten, and cryptic. System reactivation triggered, initiating secondary function. Before they can react, the ground beneath the machine begins to tremble. Hidden mechanisms buried deep under the marketplace were to life, and the machine starts to rise, revealing an enormous underground structure. It's not just a vending machine, it's something far more complex, and its reactivation might just change the balance of power across the galaxy. Would you like to see what happens next in this galactic mystery? The marketplace falls into chaos as the ground shakes violently. The massive vending machine, now hovering several feet off the ground, continues to rise, revealing a network of gears, cables, and ancient alien technology below. Sparks fly as the machine reaches its full height, towering over the crowd. A faint hum echoes through the air as the vending machine pulses with an eerie, otherworldly energy. The human engineer, heart pounding, steps closer to the machine's base, trying to make sense of the situation. The coded message continues to flash on the screen. Secondary function activated. Gateway sequence initiated. A low rumble follows, and suddenly, a beam of light shoots out from the top of the machine, piercing the sky. The light expands, swirling into a massive vortex, revealing what looks like a portal. Through the shimmering gateway, glimpses of distant worlds and forgotten galaxies appear. It's clear now, this vending machine wasn't just a relic for snacks and supplies, it was a gateway to uncharted regions of space, perhaps even other dimensions. The crowd backs away in fear and awe, but the human engineer, ever curious, can't resist the pull of the unknown. They study the symbols on the machine's screen, decoding the ancient language as fast as their mind will allow. It's not just a portal, it's a transportation system, a long-lost technology designed to connect civilizations across the universe. The realization hits hard. If this machine had fallen into disrepair for a century, who knows what dangers or opportunities lie beyond the portal now? The engineer's hand hovers over the machine's control panel. They could deactivate the sequence and shut it down, or they could step through the gateway and become the first human to explore these forgotten worlds. With a deep breath, they make their decision. They take a step toward the portal, the light reflecting in their eyes. The crowd watches in stunned silence as the human engineer, the one who fixed the machine with nothing more than duct tape and sheer determination, vanishes into the swirling light. On the other side, who knows what awaits? Secrets of ancient civilizations, lost technology, or perhaps dangers far beyond anything the galaxy has ever seen. Would you like to explore what the engineer discovers on the other side of the portal? The moment the human engineer steps through the portal, their surroundings change in an instant. Gone is the bustling marketplace, replaced by a vast, eerie landscape of towering structures made of shimmering crystal and floating debris. The air crackles with an unfamiliar energy, and distant celestial bodies swirl in the sky, like galaxies caught in a slow-motion dance. It feels both ancient and a living world that have been sealed away for reasons yet unknown. The engineer glances behind, but the portal has already closed, leaving them alone in this strange place. For a moment, panic surges through them, but their curiosity wins over fear. They begin to explore, taking cautious steps along a path that seems to glow faintly beneath their boots. As they walk, strange symbols similar to those on a vending machine flicker to life across the towering crystal structures, as if the world itself recognizes the engineer's arrival. Then, out of the silence, a voice is soft but powerful echoes in their mind. "Welcome, Keeper of the Gate." The engineer freezes, looking around for the source, but sees no one. The voice continues, explaining in cryptic fragments that this world was once home to an ancient race of engineers, far more advanced than any known species in the galaxy. They built machines like the vending machine, not just for travel, but to protect hidden knowledge, powerful technologies, most importantly, to guard against a great cosmic threat. "You have reactivated the gate," the voice says, "but with it, you have also awakened the Watchers, protectors of this realm." Suddenly, the sky darkens, and from the swirling galaxies above, shadowy figures begin to descend. They are enormous beings, shimmering with the same crystalline energy that pulses through the ground. The Watchers' ancient guardians move toward the engineer with purpose, their glowing eyes fixed on them. The human engineer's heart races. They hadn't signed up for this. They were just supposed to fix a vending machine, not unlock some ancient cosmic defense system. The Watchers draw closer, their forms shifting and flickering in the dim light. But instead of attacking, they stop and form a circle around the engineer. The voice speaks again, this time more urgently. "The gate was never meant to be opened again, but now that it has been, the universe is at risk. You must choose, close the gate forever and return to your world, or step into your new role as keeper and protect the knowledge within this realm." Faced with an impossible choice, the human engineer feels the weight of responsibility. They could go back, pretend none of this happened, and return to a normal life where they could embrace the unknown, take on the mantle of keeper, and ensure the secrets of this place remain protected for future generations. As the Watchers wait silently for their decision, the engineer's mind races. If they refuse, what might be unleashed upon the universe? But if they accept, what kind of power or danger comes with being the keeper of such a place? A decision looms large. Their hand hovers over the controls of the gate once more, knowing that whatever choice they make will alter the course of their life and the fate of the galaxy forever. Would you like to continue with the engineer's decision and see what they choose? The human engineer stands in the center of the Watchers' circle, the weight of the decision pressing on their chest. The glowing controls of the gate pulse softly in time with their racing heartbeat. Closing the gate would mean returning to their old life, forgetting this strange realm and its hidden power, but accepting the role of keeper. That would change everything, giving them responsibility for secrets and technologies beyond anything they'd ever imagined. Taking a deep breath, the engineer makes their choice. "I will stay," they whisper, their voice trembling yet resolute. As if in response, the ground beneath them glows brighter, and the crystal structures around them hum with energy. The Watchers bow their heads in unison, acknowledging the decision. The voice returns, this time softer, almost approving. "The keeper is chosen. The knowledge of the ancients is yours to protect." Suddenly, the engineer feels a surge of information flooding their mind. Visions of ancient technologies, lost civilizations, and cosmic wars flash before their eyes. They understand, in an instant, the vastness of the responsibility they've accepted. The gate they activated is just one of many scattered throughout the universe, all connected to this central hub of knowledge. It's not just a portal, it's a key to every hidden corner of the cosmos. The Watchers, now satisfied with the new Keeper's resolve, begin to disperse, their massive forms dissolving into the ether. One remains, stepping forward to offer a glowing crystal. "This will guide you," the Watcher says in a deep, reverberating tone. "You will need it to navigate the realms of knowledge. Only a true Keeper can wield its power." The engineer takes the crystal, feeling its warmth spread through their fingers, and nods. They understand now that they're no longer just a human engineer, they are a guardian of ancient knowledge, a protector of the secrets that could shape or destroy the galaxy. The once daunting realm around them now feels like home, filled with possibilities. The gate hums behind them, still open, offering a way back, but the engineer knows there's no turning back now. The universe is vast, and there are mysteries to unravel, new technologies to protect, and perhaps, one day, to share. As the light from the crystal bathes the landscape in a soft glow, the engineer turns toward the path ahead. They are no longer just a fixer of old machinists, they are the keeper of the gate, and their journey is only just beginning. With a final glance back at the glowing portal, the engineer steps forward into the unknown, ready to embrace their new destiny. The end. Would you like to dive into another adventure or explore something else?